What's up, you guys? We're Max here, bringing you guys a brand new review that is out of this world. Today we'll be looking at the highly anticipated game Star Fox Zero for the Nintendo Wii U. Let's go ahead and unbox this double pack of the game that came with Star Fox Guard, which I'll be taking a closer look at sometime this week. Story/plot. Honestly, there isn't much to say about the plot of the game. At the start of the game, the furry Han Solo, aka Fox McCloud, goes over the history of the Lyrax War and his Star Fox team. His father, James, the original leader of Team Star Fox, went on a secret mission along with his fellow partners, Peppy Hare and Pigma Dengar. Later on during their mission, it's revealed that Pigma is a double agent for the evil Andross. Pigma then betrays and kills James, leaving Peppy to return to base and give news about the loss of his friend. The Lyrax War then begins, and James' son, Fox, then commands Team Star Fox, joined with Falco, Lombardi, Slippy Toad, and Peppy Hare himself. The story progresses little by little while playing through the game, but I won't go any further so it isn't spoiled for anyone else. Gameplay and controls. By far the biggest issue of this entire game. As soon as you start this game up, you begin with this weird tutorial on how to fly your R-Wing. What's so weird about this exactly? The entire game is motion control based. Remember at the beginning of Splatoon and how you could turn the motion control on the gamepad off? Imagine that, but far more difficult and without the option to turn the control type off. The controls make this entire game feel like a complete gimmick. I expected this from an early game on the Wii U, not a game that came on a system almost 4 years ago. On the TV you have your traditional third-person view, and on the gamepad you have a first-person view from inside the cockpit. In order to achieve precise attacks on enemies, you have to use the first-person motion controls. Although you can set the gamepad so motion controls only work while shooting, it's still a complete chore to shoot. I expected something of this style to end up as a 3DS game or an optional control style. Another thing to note is how the gamepad is completely forced on you. In order to listen to your comrades speak to you, you have to have your gamepad audio on. There isn't even an option to switch it to the TV. Hopefully Nintendo will at least release a patch to update this problem and fix it, but overall it was a really ignorant decision. Graphics and cutscenes. The graphics is just one category that feels slightly off to me. While the graphics are pretty decent for this game, Nintendo could have put more effort into them. Not a big issue, but I feel like it should be mentioned. Games like Pokken Tournament, Super Mario 3D World, and Super Smash Bros. All have outstanding graphics, but I feel like Star Fox Zero just falls short by a little bit, just like Twilight Princess HD. If you ever played Star Fox 64, then you'll get exactly what you expected from the normal Star Fox cutscenes. They're the exact same style. You remain in your vehicle while listening to another character talk with a picture pop up on the side of the screen like normal. Game modes and vehicle types. The main game modes from Star Fox Zero is the story mode and trading modes. As you play through the story mode, you'll continue to progress in different planets and star systems, while the training mode is extremely helpful if you're stuck on learning a certain vehicle type. I found myself visiting this mode several times in an attempt to get used to the controls more. There are also two other modes, but I'll go over that in the unlockable section for this review. For the vehicles, we have a pretty good variety to play around with. The R-Wing is our main ship, and you'll be flying through planets and space with this ship. The R-Wing Walker is used for more close-up attacks for better control and precision. The Landmaster take from Star Fox 64 also makes a return to this game as well. But this time there's a flight mode for the Landmaster that can turn it into a flying tank as long as your boost meter is full. And last but not least, we have the Gyro Wing, a brand new vehicle. This vehicle works just like a drone. It's used for more careful tasks, as you have a hacker bot attached to the bottom of the Gyro Wing, which is used for hacking and shooting lasers. Amiibo Functionality. The Amiibo functionality in this game is a step in the right direction, how Nintendo needs to handle these NFC figures. Remember my Pokken Tournament review, how I mentioned that I wish Amiibos did more than just provide random items in some games? Well, this game fixed that issue. Although Fox and Falco are the only ones compatible with this game, they unlock two unique R-Wing skins. Fox unlocks the original Super Nintendo poly-shaped R-Wing, and Falco unlocks a very sexy looking black and red R-Wing. Unlockables. Another issue in this game is the unlockable selection. Unlockables in this game include two R-Wing skins which can be unlocked without the Amiibos, and two new game modes. These game modes include Arcade Mode, where you play with one life, forces the player to choose a route with no map overview, while all playing for the lowest time possible for each level. In the next mode you unlock is Sound Test, where you can enjoy the soundtrack. You unlock Arcade mode by completing the story, and Sound Test by completing Arcade mode. There's also a challenge missions as well. You unlock these by earning medals within the story mode. Justice the game did. As many issues as I have with Star Fox Zero, I still feel like it's a necessary installment in the Star Fox series. Not including Star Fox 64 3D, it's been 10 years since we had a Star Fox game. Maybe this game is a start to bring the franchise back to life. If you can get past the controls of this game, you'll have some enjoyment of this experience. I also really appreciate the Amiibo functionality and feel like it's a step in the right direction for Nintendo games that support this feature. Justice that could have been done. The main issue of Star Fox Zero is obviously the controls. I can't even count how many headaches I've gotten due to switching between the TV and the gamepad, all while still trying to move the gamepad and attempt to shoot accurately. I hope if we see another installment within the series, Nintendo decides to go back to the traditional style of shooting and flying. Minor complaints about this game are also a small setback. Graphics could have been nicer even though the frame rate was impressive, and the dialogue only coming from the gamepad is slightly annoying and is a pain if you're trying to do a walkthrough or let's play for this game. Final verdict. Star Fox Zero was a game I was truly hyped up for. I was excited for it ever since it was first used at E3 years ago at the flight demo. While this game is very unique in its own way and it's a welcome addition to the Wii U library, the controls definitely have a big impact on how this game is overall played, and not in a good way. I give this game a 6.5 out of 10. The controls just ruined most of the experience for me. Several times for this game I had to step away and either play something else or stop playing games overall due to the headaches I received while playing Star Fox Zero. This isn't a horrible game by any means, it's just a very unique entry to the series. So how exactly do you feel about Star Fox Zero? We at Warp Zone Gaming want to hear from you down in the comment section below. I hope everyone enjoyed this review as much as I did while making it, and let's go ahead and do a barrel out here and dive into Star Fox Guard, which I'll be reviewing next on this channel. See you guys then. Bye guys.